سنغافورة ورسمياً جمهورية سنغافورة هي دولة مدينة جزرية ذات نظام ديمقراطي رأسمالي تقع في جنوب شرق آسيا. تتمتع مصر وسنغافورة بعلاقات سياسية قوية ومتميزة تسعى لتعزيزها في مجالات متعددة. تم تأسيس العلاقات الدبلوماسية في عام 1966. كانت هناك زيارة إلى مصر من قبل الرئيس السنغافوري، وبدأ زيارته الرسمية لمصر لزيارة مركز الحرف بالفسطاط ومصر القديمة، وكان في استقبال سيادته المعماري حمدي السطوحي، حيث أبدى الرئيس إعجابه بالمستوى الفريد من مهارات الفنانين والصناع المصريين. وكان لنا هذا اللقاء مع سعادة سفير دولة سنغافورة بالقاهرة، وهو السيد دومينيك جوا، وهو يشغل منصبه كسفير لدى مصر وليبيا، ويقوم بزيارات وأنشطة دبلوماسية واقتصادية في القاهرة والمحافظات الأخرى. Welcome, Excellency, to our program. It's a pleasure to have you with us in our program, Bridges.
Thank you so much for coming, and we look forward to this interview.
First of all, we want to talk about our diplomatic and political relation between Egypt and Singapore.
Yes, in fact, Egypt was one of the first countries to recognize Singapore when we became independent. And in fact, the first country in the Arab world to recognize Singapore. So we are very grateful for this. And I think this is the foundation of our excellent relationship. So in recent times, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi came to Singapore in 2015.
Okay.
And then the Singapore president, at that time, Dr. Tony Tan, came to Egypt 1 year later in 2016. So, and of course, the most recent visit was by the new president, President Tharman Shanmugaratnam, to Egypt just 2 months ago.
We need to focus on the cooperation between Egypt and Singapore in the field of trade.
Well, in terms of trade and investments, so Singapore is the 5th biggest investor from Asian countries in Egypt, with more than $700 billion worth of investments. And we have several big companies here dealing with logistics, food processing, agriculture products, and IT. Also in terms of data centers and project engineering and so on. In terms of trade, the trade isn't so big at the moment, about $400 million worth of trade. But I think we have potential to increase this further, and we are working on it.
Excellency, in which field is this trade taking place?
So from Singapore to Egypt, the trade is mostly in the area of electronics and consumer goods. In terms of Egypt to Singapore, it is mostly fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can find Egyptian fruits and vegetables in the Singaporean supermarkets. Yeah.
Like orange, lemon.
Dates, figs, grapes, and even strawberries. Now that we are coming to strawberry season, we will start to find strawberries, Egyptian strawberries in Singapore.
Okay. We have also a great relation between Egypt and Singapore in the field of education, Islamic education, and also we know that Egypt is an Islamic destination for your students.
Well, we have about 161 students who are studying at Al-Azhar, and they choose Al-Azhar because it is the top Islamic university in the world.
Okay.
And also, of course, the curriculum is moderate. and promoting tolerance, which is very important for a multi-racial, multi-religious country like Singapore.
Do we have exchange between our Egyptian students and the students of Singapore?
Yes, we have an exchange program together with the British University of Egypt, and they have a partner university in Singapore that they have an exchange program. So there are things going on in the education field.
Egyptian employees or technical, are they have a cooperation in the field of technology with Singapore?
More than 800 Egyptian government officials in many areas. So for example, in port management, airport management, trade negotiations, international law, IT, smart systems, smart cities. So there are many programs going on. And in fact, just last year, Singapore accepted 25. We organized a program for 25 deputy governors, senators, members of parliament to Singapore on a leadership and governance program.
So how long is this training taking place?
So this one was a 2-week program. And it is mainly just to give them an idea of how Singapore works, and then maybe they can take back some of these ideas for Egypt.
And is it also like Singapore experts are coming here to Egypt to train some of the Egyptian students, maybe?
At the present, no, but I think we can work on this in future.
Excellency, our cooperation in the field of education, I think it's a big and large field.
During the President's visit in September, so one area was in technical education. So we are working with an Egyptian school to develop technical education programs for Egyptian students. And the second MOU was signed was also to help an Egyptian institution to set up a hotel training school.
Okay, great.
So with the Singapore curriculum and Singapore experts.
So Singapore is an expert in the field of tourism, especially hotel management
and hotel operations. So this is a very important area for Egypt because now Egypt is going to ramp up tourism and to build more hotels. So this is a growth area.
Excellency, is it like how to deal with the IT in the field of tourism?
Yes, I'm sure that's part of it. And of course, part of the program is on hotel management and hotel operations. So definitely IT is part of that.
When we need to know which places are the most important tourist destination in Singapore for tourism is where?
Well, Singapore is not like Egypt. We don't have old monuments like pyramids and Sphinx and big statues of Ramses. But we are a young country, a new country, so the attractions are more modern. So, for example, we have Universal Studios theme park in Singapore. We have the Gardens by the Bay, which is a big garden with many modern attractions. There is an underwater world where you can go underwater to see the fishes, from under the water.
Interesting.
So, and of course, we have our own museums to show our history and our art. So it's a different sort of experience.
Excellency, do we have a cultural cooperation between Egypt and Singapore?
Yes, of course. I think Egypt and Singapore, we both value our countrymen from different races and different religions to live together in peace and harmony. And we have programs, to promote such interactions. So I think this is one area where we are exchanging with Egypt ideas on how to promote religious harmony, religious moderation, and different communities to live together.
سنغافورة هي واحدة من أجمل الوجهات السياحية في العالم، حيث تجمع بين الحداثة والتقاليد والطبيعة والثقافة.
سنغافورة هي دولة جزرية صغيرة تقع في جنوب شرق آسيا، كما تشتهر السياحة في سنغافورة بالحياة الإلكترونية والتقدم والتحضر ووجود الكثير من ناطحات السحاب، حيث يوجد بها العديد من الأماكن السياحية وأهمها العجلة الدوارة التي تعتبر أطول عجلة دوارة في آسيا. كما تشتهر بحديقة حيوانات سنغافورة، هي حديقة حيوانات وهي تقع في منطقة مانداي في شمال سنغافورة وتعتبر من أفضل حدائق الحيوانات في العالم. نايت سفاري أول حديقة في العالم مخصصة للاكتشاف الليلي للحيوانات البرية مثل الأسود والخفافيش.
What are the other fields of cooperation between Egypt and Singapore and programs?
We have programs in the port and airport sector.
Okay.
So where we are helping Egypt to train the port officials. So every year several port officials from Egypt will go to Singapore for training in port operations and port management. And I think this is a very important area because it's important for Egypt also. And Singapore is a very well functioning port, global hub for shipping, just like Egypt, the Suez Canal.
Yes.
So I think there is a very good cooperation in this area.
Okay.
And also we are helping Cairo Airport to improve the processes and management.
In which way or where?
So, for example, 2 years ago, a team from Singapore's airport, which is the best in the world, came to Cairo and did a long study about all the processes and management of Cairo Airport, and then gave some recommendations on how to improve. So I think the Cairo Airport people are now working on this.
Excellency, you are since 6 years in Egypt. Many places I'm sure you visited.
To the Gem many times. Of course,
before
the opening.
Yes.
So now I have to go to see the new, because during the opening it was only for the presidents.
Yes.
To view the new galleries. So I have to go also. But probably when the crowds settle down a bit. Now it's too many people. But of course I've been to other parts also. I like St. Catherine's Monastery and mountain. I climbed the mountain.
Really?
Yeah, it was very nice.
Moses Mountain,
yes,
yeah.
Yes, it was very nice. And
you spent the night there?
Yes, spent the night there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when was it? During summer?
No, it was during winter.
It's
very cold, but very nice. And to see the sunset from Moses Mountain is something special, something magical. And of course to Alexandria, to see the library, the Biblioteca.
Biblioteca Alexandrina, yes.
To New Alamein, to the North Coast, to the Red Sea, Sharm el-Sheikh, Alguna, Hurghada, so many places.
Luxor?
Luxor, Aswan, yes, definitely. And the Nile Cruise, Abu Simbel. So I've seen quite a lot there. But there's still more to see. So much history.
What do you prefer, the culture, tourism, or entertainment?
For me, it's more the culture.
You are more interested.
I'm more interested in the culture. But having said that, there's more entertainment now coming in. So I think in 2 weeks there's the Fatma Said concert, and then in the last week there was the Pyramids Echo Festival. So I think this is all very interesting.
Okay. How do you see the opening ceremony of the Grand Egyptian Museum?
Oh, I think it was fantastic. It was much impressive and more impressive than I could imagine. And what I liked most about it was the concerts in all the different parts of the world.
It was very nice.
That was very innovative, I thought. It was a great idea.
And how do you like the treasures of the King Tut?
Oh, the treasures of the King Tut I've seen in the old museum, but of course not all of them were displayed at that time. So now I look forward to visiting the new museum where the entire collection of King Tut will be displayed.
The Grand Egyptian Museum, at the entrance you have the great statue of Ramses II. Did you go and visit the temple of Abu Simbel?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Great. And you saw also he dedicated the temple for his wife.
So the Abu Simbel temple is such a wonderful temple, and the story of how they moved it is also amazing. Yeah, yeah.
With the
UNESCO cooperation. So I think it's great that now Mr. Khaled Al-Anani, I think for the first time an Egyptian is leading UNESCO. So I think that is a great thing.
The number of tourism from Singapore to Egypt.
Well, the number of Singapore tourists in Egypt is not so many. I think it's about 17,000 a year. But I think there is now a lot of interest because of all the tourism promotion and also now with the GEM opening.
Yes.
I think many people are interested to come. So I see more and more Singaporean tour groups coming.
How can we promote more for the Singapore tourists who visit Egypt?
I think there are two big tourism fairs in Singapore happening twice a year. So one in March and then one in August. So and these fairs bring together all the tour agents from all around Asia. And so I think this is a very important fairs for your tourism ministry, promotion agency to come and visit and to promote Egypt. But I think, Egypt is so famous in all the world that in a way Egypt promotes itself. Just the history of Egypt promotes itself. Yes.
Do you have a kind of tourists who prefer more Islamic tourism?
I think there is Islamic tourism. So many of the Muslims in Singapore, they like to come to Egypt because they feel at home, they feel welcome.
Yeah.
But also I think the rich history, is not just Islamic, but it's pharaonic, it's Roman, it's Greek.
Yes.
So I think Egypt has a lot to offer in terms of tourism, in terms of culture, in terms of history.
If you want to send a message to the people in Singapore, if we need to improve or to increase the number of tourists from Singapore to Egypt, what would you like to quote?
I think everybody has to see the GEM. Because the GEM, the Grand Egyptian Museum, is now, I think, the modern wonder of the world. Yes, the pyramids are the ancient wonders of the world, but the GEM is a modern wonder. So I think you should come to Egypt to see these two great wonders of the world.
You spent already 6 years in Egypt, so almost you learned a few words of Arabic, or maybe you understand, but
yes.
But to speak, I think it's difficult for you.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, but I'm not an Arabic expert.
The most important words you learned.
The most important word, Ahlan wa Sahlan.
Ahlan wa Sahlan. Okay.
Welcome to Egypt.
Okay. Great. So we need to promote more for Egypt in Singapore, to have more visitors from Singapore. How can we improve our cooperation through the leaders' visit to Egypt?
Yes, especially since next year is the 60th anniversary of our diplomatic relations.
Yes.
So I think this will generate more interest to have more political exchanges between us, as well as I think now with the opening of the new museum, there will be more tourists coming.
Excellency, you were talking about the smart ports. It's one of the most important cooperation between Singapore and Egypt.
Yes, I think we are now discussing this cooperation, and our agency is preparing to sign an MOU with Egypt on a smart port development. So I think once this MOU is signed, we will have good cooperation in this area, and it will benefit Egypt tremendously. It will help to improve the management of your port and to speed up the processes.
Thank you, Excellency, for your time. It was a pleasure having you with us in Bridges, our program on Channel 2.
My pleasure was all mine. Thank you for the interview.
جسور ممتدة بين مصر والعالم.